What is up, people YouTube? It is I, Super Mariozilla, or you can call me Vinny, and today we're going to take a look at the S.H.MonsterArts Godzilla 2002. This version of Godzilla comes from the 2002 movie Godzilla against Mechagodzilla 3, and this Godzilla has the nickname of Kiryu Goji. Before I begin, I need to put in a disclaimer. The figure I have is near perfect, but there have been some really bad figures out there, so be aware that yours may not necessarily end up like mine, and mine turned out to be really good. Let's take a closer look. Where do I begin? This figure looks gorgeous. From most of the paint job and the fantastic sculpt, Monster Arts master Yuji Sakai has returned to sculpt this figure, and he did an amazing job. The color on this figure is a lighter charcoal black, and it looks very nice. The head is a fantastic sculpt and captures the lightness almost perfectly. The eyes, while not perfect, are mostly symmetrical, however. The yellow iris on both sides do look a bit inconsistent, which is unfortunate. Not a deal breaker, but it's something to point out. The teeth, while better than some other figures, still looks less than stellar. But you know what? The Godzilla 2000 figures did not have the best teeth either. The neck details are really well done to get all those creases. The arms have a muscular, scaly sculpt. The claws, some people have had inconsistent shading. Not in here. Both my claws made it unscathed, surprisingly. The chest is captured nicely up to the chest bone that Godzilla usually has. The lower body has a scaly, meaty, muscular sculpt. Very cool. The legs continue the scaly sculpt, and they are thin but muscular to capture the Kiryu Goji look. The toes on mine, unfortunately, has not escaped Bandai's quality control mess, but at the very least, it doesn't look terrible. The dorsal plates are absolutely gorgeous. Very nice dark gray and light gray dry brushing. And the sculpt is a very sharp and scaly sculpt, which is captured beautifully on this figure. The tail dorsal plates are nice as well. Can't really complain. The tail sculpt is a long, thin sculpt, and again is captured wonderfully. And the tail ends with a sharp tip. But I had to express how I feel about this. What the actual flying fuck? Besides that, sculpt and paint for the most part is fantastic. Godzilla 2002 has great articulation, actually. It's actually really good for a Godzilla figure. So, let's go over it. We have ball joints all around the head and the neck area, so he can look about this high up. And, depending on how you position the joints, he can look about this far down, which is actually pretty decent. I like that. Mouth can open about this far, so yeah, excellent range to get him to open his mouth far and wide. Obviously, no, he looks goofy with it all the way open, so you have to have it open at a reasonable range to make it, realistic. The tongue is also on a ball joint. That's pretty good. Always enjoy a feature like that. Arms are on ball joints. They have a pretty good range. I'm surprised. Biceps are on ball joints. Well, alright, so the elbow joints are connected to the biceps, so so the elbow can straighten out about this far and can hinge. Well, not hinge. Bend. It's like a pain, yes. I know. Well, I'll just leave it off. It can straighten out about that one too. Are you serious? God damn it. What the fuck? It's like, the fuck? This figure attempts to make a liar out of me, and I don't appreciate that. It's not my fault your brothers and sisters got half-assed. Blame Tamashii. Alright, well, I was trying to say, it straightens out about this far, and can hinge about this far. It's not as good as some other Godzilla, so it's a bit disappointing, but nothing to lose sleep over. And as you can see, the hands are on ball joints. Very tiny ball joints, so it's not the best range, but it's also not bad either. Waist joints, he can crunch forward about, well, my figure loves to fall apart. We have a top joint right here and a ball joint down here, so he could crunch forward about this far forward, and can crunch back pretty good amount. So that's pretty good. Do be wary of the dorsal plates. Be careful not to rub up and scratch them.
Legs are on ball joints. They can move this far forward, this far back. He can also do the splits, so that's nice. Knees are on ball joints. They have a pretty good bend. It's pretty good. Ankles are on ball joints, so he does have pretty good ankle joints. And now, my favorite part about this figure, the tail. This is by far the perfect tail on any S.H.MonsterArts figure, period. Series of ball joints. All the way up to here, which is just sculpt. But it does not lose its pose. It does not fall apart. You can get it into any pose you desire without it having to loosen up like the Godzilla 2000 Millennium figures. It is beautiful. It is amazing. You could get so much cool stuff out of this tail. Like, I could go on and gush about it for hours, but I don't want to turn this into a two-hour video because of that. So, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that. The tail is great. So Godzilla 2002 definitely succeeds in the articulation department. So I'm definitely happy about that, and will not deduct points. So some slight. So obviously we do get the not so good elbow joints. So I will deduct some points, but not a lot. Other than that, this figure is crazy posable. Well, not crazy posable, but you get the idea. Almost.
Godzilla stands just about 6.5 inches tall. Here are the comparisons. Here he is with the S.H.MonsterArts Little Godzilla and Godzilla Jr. Here he is with the S.H.MonsterArts Mechagodzilla 1974 and Godzilla 54. Here he is with the S.H.MonsterArts King Kong 2005 and Space Godzilla. Here he is with the S.H.MonsterArts Destroyer and King Ghidorah. And finally, here he is with the S.H.MonsterArts Gigan 2004 and Kuryu. Godzilla scales well with the rest of the monsters except the Showa monsters, which is not his fault. If you need to display with the Millennium or even the Heisei Kaiju, you shouldn't have a problem. Once again, there are no accessories. What kind of shit is this? And this figure is around $85, mind you. If you're an Advent collector of the S.H.MonsterArts line, you can remedy this, but you shouldn't have to be an Advent collector to get some beam effect action. Shame on you, Tamashii. Shame. So, buy, don't buy, or wait for a sale. This is the tricky part for me. I want to recommend this figure, but I don't want to because getting the good figure of this batch is an absolute gamble. But either way, good figure or not, this figure is still overpriced up the ass. If you're going to get this figure, order from a store that can help you if you end up getting a dud figure. So that way, it won't feel like you got cheated and you could get the proper figure of the batch. But besides that, this figure is great. I love it. Absolutely love it. Just be cautious if you plan to pick one up. But other than that, I'm happy. And if you get one and it's a good figure, you'll be happy as well. I'll give Godzilla a 9.5 out of 10. Well, that's it. Thanks guys and gals so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you would like to be updated on when new videos goes up, be sure to subscribe. If you want to be notified when new videos go live, be sure to hit that bell icon. And if you want some behind the scenes stuff, be sure to follow me on Instagram. Link to it is down below. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.